Hi everybody, my name is David and I am your host here on the Cartoon Fortress YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel today. I am very excited to continue my coverage of the stellar releases from Bitmap Books. For today's video, we are going to continue to look at the Visual Compendium series that they've done such a great job with. Now, last time we covered the Super Famicom SNES Visual Compendium, and today, the next edition in that series we are going to cover here is the SEGA Master System Visual Compendium. And you can tell right off the bat the big difference between this volume and the other two Visual Compendium volumes that we've covered is that this one comes in a very sleek looking black, obviously to kind of match up with the SEGA system itself. But just very excited to have this in hand. So this features the same lenticular cover that we've had on the other volumes, and the page count on this one actually comes in at 424 pages, and also upon purchase includes the digital copy of the book as well. I know, as I've stated before, for me the digital copy is just kind of a nice little extra edition. I don't know how much I'll refer to the digital copy itself, but it's cool that they include that at all. But that's just something to note, is that it does include a PDF file that you download upon receipt of your purchase. There will be a link to go download that so you have a copy of that, which again is cool just to have, in addition to obviously the physical book which we have here. So what I would like to do is switch over to the other camera so we can get a more detailed look at this beautiful edition from Bitmap Books. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so here is the book. I'm going to go ahead and pull the shrink wrap off of here so that we can take a closer look at the SEGA Master System volume here. Gotta say, I love the look of the other ones. There's something really cool about having this book in black, and I do love that they went with that color for this particular volume, being the SEGA Master System. So those of us that grew up on SEGA know that that system was uniformly black, and so this really kind of shows that off for this system. But anyways, just a really neat overall presentation here. And we have of course, the lenticular animated cover here, which is always fun. And I love the images that they pick for these little animated tiles here, lenticular tiles. And we have our 3mm thick hard slip box here, and this is very protective for the book. I mean, it's not chintzy at all. It's very protective, very thick hardbound box here. And as you can see at the top and the bottom, it's even a little bit thicker. So overall, just really wonderful protection for the book. Let's go ahead and flip over to the back here. If you want to read up on kind of the intro to the book, you can go ahead and do so now. And also we have a couple of links to their site, the UK site, and then just the standard bitmapbooks.com listed there. And as you can see, it contains over 150 games from the system, over 420 pages. All right, and there's the spine. And then we have our spine number here, which is spine number 6. And let's go ahead and pull out the book here, which we will eventually get out here. All right, so we will set our box aside there. So we have the same information on the back and the front, and something I love here, obviously these aren't lenticular, but there is some spot gloss here on each of these tiles, even on the inside dust jacket here. And then we go even one level further, as that is a dust jacket. And then we have just the book itself, and even these here are spot glossed. So they really go high quality with each level here. All right, and then on the back, let's remove the, so even there you get all of that information. So it's the same whether you have the dust jacket on or not. All right, so let's go ahead and open up. I just want to give you a general idea of what to expect if this is a book that you're going to purchase. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the contents. Here we have a list of the contributors and then the contents. As you can see, yes, quite a few games are covered here. And then after the listing of games, you'll notice here that we have interviews, SEGA Scope 3D glasses, which brings me to my next point here. They do throw in a pair of 3D glasses, which is really cool, and they are labeled with the SEGA Master System branding there. So that's a cool addition. So we go over SEGA Scope 3D glasses, arcade conversions, hardware box art, the Master System in Brazil, and backer thanks. And then we have some acknowledgments here. Here we have a foreword by Mark Cerny, which is really cool. Mastering the system, and I always love that we get kind of these technical images of the hardware and so kind of continuing the intro to the book here. There's a cool overview of the original SEGA Master System, the power base. And just really, really beautiful photography, as always. All right, so now we're into the games themselves. So I'll go ahead and kind of flip through here a little bit. And you can see we just get really high quality images. There's a great shot of the system itself. All right, and I'll stop here. So not only do you get the high quality images here, but you also get the release year, the genre, as well as the developer information. And then you get a little write-up on each of the games that are covered here. All right, so this is, seeing as how they included the 3D glasses, it looks like there's going to be a little indicator on the pages that include, as you can see here, this includes some 3D imagery. So at that point, obviously, you could throw on the glasses and enjoy the 3D content. So that's cool that they include the little 3D glasses icon there to kind of prompt you to put on the glasses. All right, now here we have a really interesting. So this is a kind of, I guess we'd call this a gatefold, which is really cool. So we have kind of an overview of this level, so that's really, really neat. And then as with all of their books here, let me kind of open this up again. I'm going to try and show this as best I can. I don't know if you can see in there, these are have stitched binding, which makes the book just even more solid. Just overall, a really beautiful build on these books that they do. So that's really cool with the gatefold image there. Here we have another 3D image, some interview material there. And yeah, just really high quality pages. Kind of flip through and give you an idea. I don't want to go over absolutely everything here, and actually this is something I do want to go over. You get two bookmarks here with this book, and they're Really beautiful colors, beautiful blue and red here in this book. Nope, not wanting to stay in. Maybe I'll... All right, well, that'll work for now. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and flip back to, well, actually, let's go ahead and show you a little bit more. So here's some info on the hardware. I mean, I feel like with each of these visual compendiums, you're getting really just a kind of a full education on these systems. Now it looks like we might have... Oh, I thought there was maybe another fold out there. Here we go. So here's a fold out with none other than Mickey Mouse. This is Land of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. That came out in '92, and looks like that was developed by SEGA. All right, so really cool there. Yeah, I like those gatefolds. Here we have Master of Darkness. Here we have box art. I love this kind of intro to the box art section. That's really fun. Because as collectors, we love box art. So here we have, obviously, the classic Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage. That was a great series. Altered Beast I played to death. So did I did with Golden Axe as well. Me and my best friend growing up played, we played these two games just to death. I mean, it was a constant thing that we did. All right, so some great box art. The other game that we played a lot of was Madden 95 on the Sega. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, such a great game. Tasmania. Now Tasmania, when I got my first Sega Genesis, I believe this was packed in with the game, or with the system. So I have a lot of memories of playing that game. And Jurassic Park was another really big one for me. Here we have another. Oh, this is really neat. An overview of a Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, is this the... I was trying to see if they had specified. Oh, the Sonic Chaos. So, a really cool overview of the level. And then just wrapping up here on the last few pages. Here we have the Master System in Brazil. Europe wasn't the only place where the Master System ruled the roost. In Brazil, the console dominated the market and remains in production to this very day. Really, really interesting. Tech Toy Stefano Arnold was instrumental in its success. That's really interesting that would still be in production. That's actually kind of crazy. I'll have to read more into that. All right, and then here's a listing of the Kickstarter campaign backers. Obviously a very popular Kickstarter. Now, one of the other features that I want to bring up here, just with the overall design of the book, it has a lay flat feature. So you can see here, I'm looking through the book, and it's just nice to be able to not have the pages kind of close in on themselves. With the lay flat, how the binding is done on here, it just allows you to be able to lay the book flat and enjoy the content. So that's a really neat little feature here to the book as well. And I love it when books are designed like that, actually, but something to be aware of. See if I can get these bookmarks back in here. All right, and so that is the SEGA Master System, a Visual Compendium. Again, this is spine number 6, and this is definitely a, let's see if we can get this one back in here. So this one was a little bit more snug getting back in the box than the other ones seem to be, but as you can see, it is a very nice fit. Definitely stay tuned on the channel, as I will be continuing coverage on these Bitmap Books releases, more of the Visual Compendium series to come, as well as other books in their library as well. So really happy with this edition of SEGA Master System, a Visual Compendium. Alright everybody, thank you so much for coming by the channel today and watching this video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, I do invite you to hit that subscribe button, also the like button and the bell icon so that you're notified when I upload new content in the future. And until next time, my name is David, signing off with the Cartoon Fortress channel, and I hope you have an awesome day.